tired of being broke, man. Pocket hurting right now, man. I don't even know where my next meal coming from.
All I can say, my nigga, these niggas can't be having all this motherfucking money in our city, and we ain't getting none of it.
Heard of DJ, right? I know that nigga on around the city, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I know that nigga. Look, that nigga hit me up last night. He want me to be his right hand.
Nah, that nigga ain't ready with my motherfucking band shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know what, though? What's up? Oh, real. Got something for this over here. Oh, wait, bitch.
You already knew the consequences, man. You didn't invite, you pay the motherfucking price, nigga.
Down the time, date, and location. Do not fuck this up.
Hard to before motherfucking war.
You know you fucking with?
Say, man, what y'all know about these motherfucking robberies and shit going on around here? Robberies?
We need y'all to keep this shit cool, keep it clear, lay low, and it's safe as money.
From Bonton Park Road, Dixon to Lego, 3510. Say welcome to the side. Say let me show you what we buy. We hustle hard and hit licks and ball through a drive from the side. Transport and Park Road, Bonton and Lego, Dixon and 44 from the side. Say let me show you what we buy. We hustle hard and hit licks and ball through a drive from the side. Transport and Park Road, Bonton and Lego, Dixon and 44 from the side. For Bonton, that's where I come from. We hit licks and flip bricks, we on the money run. A couple thousand ain't shit. See, we gon' keep on fucking the game and make it come to we reach to the side. Say, let me show you what we buy. We hustle hard and hit licks and ball through a drive from the side. Transport and Park Road, Bonton and Lego, Dixon and 44 from the side. Say, let me show you what we buy. We hustle hard and hit licks and ball through a drive from the side. Holla, you know where I come from. Southside in this bitch, down low, Bonton. Home of the lick hitters, no quitters, go get a paper stack and keep a pistol. Ball hard through the winter. Welcome to that best side. When we let them texts fly, come across them tracks, you won't make it to the next side. It's real around here, you can kill around here. Goons out here hungry for a meal down here.
Hey, what they know about it? Better get some sure about it. Hustle like it's legal. Gotta feed me and my people, get it cheaper. We ball through the track like shit, fuck it. Switch hustle, post up, flex muscle. 42 be the hood, 23rd is a click. Hitting licks, get out of line and we get dead, yo shit. We square beers like that whack rapper. Cash stacker, we jackers, train, tell them where they from. To the side.
junkies call me the 8 King. Sad Dallas, baboons show they ass in spray things. Park Road full of gorillas, you know they untamed. Silverbacks collecting bananas and pushing cocaine. Through the drought, we roll back prices like Walmart. With the work, I'm Tiger Woods, work 9 up on the golf course. Park Road, the heart of the South, we keep it cracking, cuz. Dixon, Bunton, Lake Go, you know what's happening, cuz.
Accommodate me with your hatred, but face it, South Dallas way gutter than the other motherfucking places. Niggas got pounds in the back of they Crown Vicks with 22-inch dicks up under the bit. Flipping through trees like Tarzan, chasing you off brand, trying to make $1 million out the land. Half my niggas want it, the other half just touched down. Even on parole, niggas still posted in trap. See, we addicted to the dope game. Fast money, dime pieces, be out thug thesis, living in the fast lane. I got a fetish for fetish, I hit the club. They treat young Teddy just like a real celebrity bug. I'm hood famous like a kingpin. My hood love me and I love them back. That's how it's been. The whole South Side with me on this one. We got a whole bunch of pistols, so you bitch niggas don't want to the side.
Say, let me show you what we bout. We hustle hard and hit licks and ball through a drive from the side. Teleport and Bart Road, Baton and Lego, Dixon and 44 from the side. Say, let me show you what we bout. We hustle hard and hit licks and ball through a drive from the side. Teleport and Bart Road, Baton and Lego, Dixon and 44 from the side.
Yeah, every dollar that I made came from outside. I been jumped up off the porch. Yeah, I been outside. SL game, we in the field. Boy, we be outside. Free my niggas after sale. I let them outside. In the jungle with the junkies. Yeah, I be outside. I hustle hard to get the money. I be outside. Trying to stack me up $1 million. Yeah, I be outside. It's all about who click the realest. When you outside. It's early in the morning. The bird is determined, I gotta go run up them digits. I'm on a mission to cut them up, kill them. I gotta run up $1 million, fuck who ain't with it. Shout out to your money, my niggas still fighting the sin. It's 25 pending, but now we ain't tripping. I swear the lawyer is tremendous. I'm trying to live out my dreams, it got me outside. Can't stop, boy, I swear they sneak, you getting overdrive. Finessing them out the plug, I'm talking override. Hell yeah, you know I grind, no sleep, put in overtime. Yeah, every dollar that I made came from outside. I been jumping off the board.
Money on the wood, 25.
Bring my niggas out the cell. In the jungle with the junkies. I hustle hard to get the money. I be outside. Trying to stack me up $1 million. I be outside. It's all about who click the realest. When you my plug got a visa, pretty bridge Mona Lisa. I be whipping cocaine, a cut on the ether. Then you begin the procedure. I cut the dough with a cleaver. Young nigga, move that dough. I can be a lot of things, but I can't be broke. Remember them nights I was on the floor, and I ain't trying to go back no more. When I be outside, all I see is dollar signs. Junkies by the stop sign. First I seen it rolling, then I fell in line. Oh no, I can't fall behind. These niggas be borderline. Baby on that Hoshi, so I can keep a 9. Just in case it's beefing time. Hold on that reefer time. I'm about to get loaded. Gotta keep it straight, gotta make it through the day. Make sure that my people straight. Look out for the DA. Yeah, every dollar that I made came from outside. I been jumped up off the porch. Yeah, I been outside. SL game, we in the field. Boy, we be outside. Free my niggas out the cell. I let them outside. In the jungle with the junkies. Yeah, I be outside. I hustle hard to get the money. I be outside. Trying to stack me up $1 million. Yeah, I be outside. It's all about who click the realest. When you outside.
Money on the wood. Understood. Bro, somebody's going down. I don't think this man nigga. You got the MMA fight over here.
Welcome to Straight from the Hip, live urban internet radio show. I am your host, Shabella Rose, the rose that grew from the concrete. I thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I have with me on tonight Love and Drugs. I know y'all been seeing me do the trailer. I've been promoting the trailer, been spinning the trailer. I have DeMarcus Bailey here. You want to introduce your guest that's with? Say, you the actor, right? That's on the trailer, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Love and Drugs.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to say. I'm saved.
Oh, really? You played your part well.
Oh, man.
All right, go ahead, DeMarcus.
I'm DeMarcus Bailey, the writer, the director, the producer of the film Love and Drugs. This is my main man, Corey Espy, lead character of the film. Played Mark. He can introduce himself.
Yo, what up, y'all? This your main man, Corey Espy in the building, man. Definitely glad to be in the house today, supporting, making the movement happening for Love and Drugs, written by my main man here.
Already. So tell me a little bit about you guys. Like, where are you from? And
I'm from Tyler, Texas. Born in Houston, Texas. Raised in Tyler, Texas, from the north side of Tyler. You know. I've been doing this for a little bit, about 8 years. I've been writing plays for about 8 years, and this is my first film. You know, we decided to, just write a little film about, like a little hood story. Right. It's a love hood story. That's all it is.
Already. Love hood story.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
Loves and drugs do not mix.
No, they don't mix.
Nah. You gotta make a decision. I'm actually from the same place, man. I'm from the Rose City, Tyler, Texas. Definitely met this man years ago on the basketball court, and end up I didn't even know he was writing and doing plays. I got a call one day to come be the funny guy, and that's kind of how that thing happened. And some years later, we right here.
Okay, so you wrote some other.
Yeah. I got a couple plays. I got a play that went national called How to Love. You can get it at Walmart. It's on Voodoo. Where else is this at? Hulu, Amazon Prime. It's across the world. Okay. And this is my first feature film.
All right, so tell us a little bit about How to Love.
How to Love is a story about a guy who he was in a perfect relationship, and she just instantly died without no notice or nothing. And he just had to learn how to try to, how to love again, because he felt that it was a part of him that was missing. So it was hard for him to move on and try to be with someone else. And he ended up finding love. It was hard for him to move on to be with her, because he felt that he was cheating on his wife, which was dead. It's just a love story. I love writing love stories. How to Love, yeah. Go check it out.
And I think a deeper part that you will understand about his character, why it was so hard to love again, is because he felt like his trust was betrayed with his wife. Right. Because she was sick the whole time and she never said anything to him, and then she died. Mm-hmm. So it's like he felt betrayed. Yeah, like how do you go there and say nothing to your husband? So it's funny, it's deep, it touched some good music in it as well.
I think I did see a trailer of, and I think it might be that.
Yeah, right, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was that I saw on your Facebook.
Yeah, right.
So what else have you wrote?
We got what else, man?
Single and Saved. Where you want to go? One Mama.
We got
A Woman's Pride.
One Mama. We got One Mama with Shazam.
When the tables turn. What happens when you pull a him on him? Which
inbox.
All right.
We go for days.
We got
lots for days.
We got his.
Definitely.
Some of those out. Okay.
This man be writing like in the middle of the night. Like what people don't understand, I share with people is it's a couple of projects we working on where he'll text me like, yo, I'm finna write this joint. And he'll text me the next day like, I just sent this script to your email, check it out. And it'd be like the whole story. Like,
one day?
Yeah, I'm like, what was you doing last night?
My mind gets going.
I used to think he smoked crack, cause I was like, I don't know how he stay up all night writing with his eyes open like this, like he on something.
Right.
Nah, but definitely.
Well, I mean, I write too.
Do you?
I like to write too. I have actually been working on something myself called The Burn of My Flesh.
Okay.
I'm not really completely finished with it, but I'm trying to find like the right person to publish it, because I don't want to get messed over.
Right.
It is personal.
Okay.
You know, it's a true story, but I had to throw some fiction in there.
Right,
you know,
right.
Switch up some stuff so
Right.
won't nobody come back and try
Right.
Then people think you made money off
Exactly what
something,
the,
and
yep.
they want to try to come out
That's
and
us.
money.
That's us.
Right. And then we also working on a little something called, excuse me, because I know you say you stay.
He didn't say it. He lied when he said that.
My sister didn't watch it, so I had to.
Yeah, those scenes you were doing in Love and Drugs, I have.
No, you ain't even seen. You ain't.
Your pastor don't see that.
Yeah, I told. Hey, listen, I told like his mama inbox was like, yeah, I'm gonna be there. I was like, nah, you not. I don't like my pastor friend. I'm like, nah, yeah, you gonna miss this. I said I got a new church film coming out. Y'all can gather up and watch.
I'm really see the thing. I'm a church boy. I was raised in the church, and then writing this film is kind of something that right. I ain't gonna say my comfort zone, but it's a side of me people don't know.
Yeah.
We got a side of me people don't know. I want to touch. I just want to do something different. Do something different from what I've been doing.
And he did, because I saw that script. I was like, yeah, Tyler ain't gonna take this right here.
Because see, that's what I feel about whenever I get the burn of my flesh out there.
Let's talk.
Yeah,
Let's talk.
It's not gonna be for children.
No, it's not. Love and Drugs, not neither. Not for children, not for church folks.
Yeah. It's not gonna be at all. But it's like I said, it's my life story, and so it's like soul ties.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How things can happen to you when you're young. And
right.
How they say like spirits, and how people, how they say when a man, deposit himself into a woman, and she carries his spirit and stuff like that. So
that's true.
Yeah, so
that's real true.
Yeah, so
that's true.
Yeah,
let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Okay, so talk about the word epiphany.
Epiphany.
So what was it?
Epiphany?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Made you decide that you want to be a writer. You wanted to.
Man, I wrote. I kind of just fell into writing because when I was a kid, something happened to me when I was a kid, and I held it inside of me for so long. Yeah, and I was at a church, and they did a skit called Chains. And Chains is about, like links, that are together, and it calls you, how they be together, and it calls you to be who you is, and the play Chains came out, and it brought that out of me that I was holding deep down inside of me, and I let it go. And I say I know it's other people who going battling the same situation. Right, I know it's a lot more people battling this. So I did the play, put it on a bigger stage, and it was a success. And people kept asking, "When you gonna write something else?" I'm like, "I'm not a writer." So I just started writing, and I didn't know I was good at it. All those Martin shows I watched when I was a kid, I guess they stuck in my head, and I became pretty successful.
Well, I used to write a lot. I mean, even when I was in high school, when we used to have to do those, the little tests.
Right, yeah,
the
right.
Test and everything, and I remember like my last 2 years in school, I ranked in the top 10 in
really?
the writing section.
That's
and
good.
The writing part of the test.
That's good.
I like to write. Give me a sentence or two, and I'll take it on.
Really?
I used to be that girl that would take I would write down like about 20 songs and write a letter from that.
Yeah.
I used to take. I had put it on Facebook one time. Describe yourself using the alphabets A through Z. In one word.
Wow.
And so I like to write too.
That's good.
So,
That's
I
good.
like the little storylines. I think it's time for me to start tapping into
Do that.
Do that. I also got a call just 2 days ago, but I couldn't really talk to him at the time. But he asked me that was I interested in being in a part of his movie, but I would have to go to Atlanta.
Really?
Start filming in another week or two. Like, man, I would love to jump on it, but I can't.
Really?
There's so much going on here right now.
I understand.
I can't really make
I understand.
right now.
I understand.
But so keep writing.
Yeah,
keep writing. I mean, you got it. I mean, when I showed them the trailer, the first night I spent the trailer. I mean, even with like Big J, he was like, man, I gotta see that.
It's
Tell
good.
him I want to talk to him.
It's a good story. It's just. Sometimes, it's really about a story about a guy who was bullied when he was in school, and he really wanted to be with this girl, and she dissed him because he couldn't dress. So he vowed to himself he'll never let no one put him in a situation where he couldn't control it.
Right.
So he started stealing started stealing. He went to juvenile a few times, and that wasn't enough for him. So he ended up meeting a guy by the name of Q and became a big kingpin. And the girl came back to the city, and she found him again, and she saw, you're not the same guy that I left in high school. He wasn't the same, but he held that inside of him the whole time she was gone, because he felt that she turned him into who he is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and she dissed him again. And he just
Never underestimate the power of a woman.
never, you never do. So he had to. He finally realized that he was really dealing with something inside of him, instead of what he was dealing with her. Right. So he had to choose. Do I want to be in love, or do I want to keep this? Because he had so much respect from the city, so much power from the city. Do I want that, or do I really want love, who I've really been chasing, since I was in high school?
Right.
So he had to make a choice. Do you want to choose love, or do you want to choose drugs?
We ain't gonna let you tell too much.
I ain't gonna tell no more.
So, with you, how was it for you to play that part in the movie?
It was sort of an easy transition, because I could relate to the environment, because Mark, if you really look at it, he's not a drug dealer. What it was because of something, and we talk about how life does us, because of something that happened to him and something he was honed in on, now he got caught up in an environment just to prove a point.
Right.
And things that had moved along so far, and he realized that as he got older, that maybe this ain't really what I want to do. But it was in too deep at this point. You know what I mean? And so that was kind of a transition, because I grew up a good boy, not getting in trouble, but my environment of people around me, I had brothers that were drug dealers, friends and homeboys that I hung around with. And sometimes you get caught in an environment and you lose yourself sometimes. And so it was an easy transition to figure that out, because it was something that I could relate to.
Right. Okay. Well, I can relate to it a lot, because I wasn't the most, what you saying, I wasn't the most popular girl in school. I didn't have a lot of people that really liked me. I still don't have a lot of people like me now, but who
It's
ain't
all
there
good.
doesn't even matter.
No, you matter, man.
But I had vowed to myself that I would be better than what I was. I wanted to be a product of my environment. The things that I experienced as a little girl growing up, and I went through the bullying in school and everything, that I wouldn't allow, nobody to ever do me like that.
Right.
And I will, I felt like I took my whole, the life that I had, because I'm older than a lot of people think I am. And, but I felt like my whole life I tried to become a person, to change who people looked at who I was in the past.
Right.
And I, finally I had to come to the realization that I can become the most successful and the most powerful person in the world, but it does not matter, because they're still going to look at you the same way. They're still going to try to hold you in that same position.
Absolutely
They're still going to try to hold you to your past.
So
you have to really, it took a lot for me to finally get there to I just hate to say it, but you really have to get to that FU
Got to.
attitude
You got to.
in this world.
You got to.
You
got to.
And I don't give a damn.
Right.
So,
right.
And with that being said, we got to go to a commercial break.
Okay.
And when we come back, we're going to ask you some more questions. Then we're going to introduce our next guest.
Cool.
And again, I am Charvella Rose, your host, the Rose that grew from the concrete. We got Big Snake in the house tonight, our co-host, co-producer.
Hey.
Big J, OG.
Y'all know what they do.
All right, y'all tune in. We'll be right back.
You're gonna have a bankroll so big, when you walk down the street, it's gonna look like your pockets got the mumps.
I ain't never had those kind of mumps.
And remember, a pimp is only as good as his product. See? And his product is women. Now you got to go out there and you got to get the best ones you can find. You gotta work them broads like nobody's ever worked them before. And never forget, anybody can control a woman's body. See?
ride and she need a real nigga. Somebody to treat her right and just be down with her. Don't hit her. Oh, you want finesse pimp? Well, just sock it to my pocket and I ain't got no problem with. See, I'm different from most niggas. I got a lot going on. Might call my phone. I'm in a different time zone. But when I come home, a nigga gotta know that you gon' greet me with a big bankroll. Cause if that's how it's go, everything gon' be good. You ain't gon' have to want for nothing. I put that on my hood. So what's understood? I ain't gotta be explained. Put the money on the wood. Let me know you understand. I ain't never gon' change or switch up shit. I'ma stay in my lane and try to stain me a lick. I need a down ass bitch to put the team on her back. Let's get out here and get it, girl. The word is I track.
Choose how, choose how.
Squeak. Magnugo. Hey, Obama boy. Say real spell. Her wife just up leave it town, nigga. This is my life. Hey, welcome to the ghetto. Talk to him, Squeak. Ride with me. I wasn't born with a silver spoon, more like paper plates. In the other jungle, mingling with snakes and apes. Rats and gorillas were the scariest nigga. Get hold of a pistol and turn to a killer. Only option was the ball to be a drug dealer. So I told the selling, except to being a small nigga. All I ever knew was doing bad. Water was out, filling the buckets just to take a bath. What you know about watching mama suffer? Daggone bills coming, corner store lurking, trying to steal something. By any means, before I let her starve, I get to selling some hard to get a mask and raw. Real spill. If only you could walk my shoes for a week or two. My living to make you stronger ahead of weekend. Now put your lighters in the air if you know about struggling. Open the cupboard, but ain't nothing there. Box fans in the window forever, just blowing heat. Another death up the street, it just makes it harder to sleep. I know it's gotta be better, cause this here can't be life. And if I gotta do wrong to survive, fuck being right. This is my life, tell me live. Life in the village, see the killer get killed, that what the deal. You can take them out the hood, but it still lives in. And every state I go is a ghetto, ain't nothing different. This is my life, tell me live. Life in the village, see the killer get killed, that what that is. You can take them out the hood, but it still lives in them. And every state I go is a ghetto, ain't nothing different. Real spill.
Will I make it out this ghetto? Ghetto.
Tell me.
It's a chance that I make it out this ghetto.
We're running up to cars, trucks, and clucks, and the rain drenched as fuck till the sun comes up. No matter what, storm and hail, and cats and dogs on the block, stuck like a statue till I get rid of it all. What they call illegal, we call it providing. Lying if I said I never thought of throwing the towel in. Smiling, but behind the mask, sad and frowning. Struggling, try my best to keep my vessel from drowning. That real spill. Mama didn't raise a quarter, uncle didn't need her. I remember him telling me keep the heater. Never follow, be a leader. And never bite the hand that feed you. And always stay 100 with your people. See him hungry, better feed him. And I ain't never gotta meet him. If my brother say he ain't rockin' with him, then I ain't either. Middle fingers up to some I look up to. Cause what you pretended that grew to do. Fucker, thank you. I wouldn't change a single thing if I could. When I get rich, I'm putting back in the hood. Now that's solid. Don't get discouraged, you could be what you wanna. Put your mind to it and do it. Success is around the corner. This is my life, tell me live. Life in the village, see the killer get killed, that what the deal. You can take them out the hood, but it still lives in. And every state I go is a ghetto, ain't nothing different. This is my life, tell me live. Life in the village, see the killer get killed, that what that is. You can take them out the hood, but it still lives in them. And every state I go is a ghetto, ain't nothing different. Real spill.
Will I make it out this ghetto? Ghetto. Welcome to the ghetto. a chance that I make it at this ghetto. Ghetto. Welcome to the ghetto. Tell me, will I make it out this ghetto? Ghetto. Tell me, it's a chance that I make it out this ghetto.
Thank you guys for tuning back in with Straight from the Hip. I am your host, Shabella Rose, the roasted group from Concrete. I have with me my co-host and co-producer, Big Snake.
About time. Man, me feeling like a stepchild over here, bro. You know,
jump in. You know how when I get the going, I just get the going. I just gotta jump in.
I know I might have been still in trouble from last week's show when I was sitting in the road seat. But see, I was in the road seat last week and it kept shocking me. I don't know where the shock kept coming from. But see, this time around.
In my absence.
Well, this time around, hey, I thank you, but say I did what I could do. I can never be like the Rose, you know what I'm saying? But I am a wicked snake that crawls through the grass.
Already with my other co-host and co-producer, Big J.
Already, you know the OG, man, I'm just hanging out like wet clothes.
Say it like that, say it.
We have with us tonight Jeremy from Aggie Food Store.
Hello.
Feed Store. And we have Corey and DeMarcus Bailey from the upcoming movie Love and Drugs.
I can't wait to see it. I'm going to tell you, we just did a movie, and it got me intrigued. I can't wait to see it.
Oh, man.
We're going to do a red carpet.
Red carpet?
Premiere at the premiere.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I think I'm going to have to show up for that one.
Oh, yeah.
Come on now.
Straight from the Hip is doing the red carpet.
Oh, well, I got to show up for that one.
Straight from the Hip, HighVibe Media will be doing the red carpet.
So we got to show up.
Yeah.
I want to show up anyway. I want to see the
Go
movie.
to the 420.
Oh, yeah.
He said, I can't go where?
He said, huh? He said, what? Hold up.
You go to the 420 before and after.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be beautiful. Beautiful women now.
Know, though, I heard a lot of good things about this movie because the trailer, man, we've been playing the trailer, man, and I want to see the movie. When is the movie coming out so I can get me a copy?
Sounds like you're talking about my life story.
The premiere is here in Dallas, April 20th.
Yeah, the premiere is Dallas 20. April 20. We're not going to, after the premiere, it probably won't come out for another year. So we're going to shop it around to a couple of, I got a couple of offers, but I want to make sure I get the right offer first before I, sign it to whoever I'm going to give it to.
Yeah. So if I don't make it to the premiere, I got to wait a whole nother year.
Wait a whole nother year.
You're going to make it to the premiere.
Yeah.
And you can see it on first. Love and Drugs.
Love and Drugs.
Straight from the Hip.
Straight from the Hip.
Get here first.
Already.
Yeah.
Okay. You got some questions?
I just want to ask him though. It's something I've always been wondering. And what puts you in the mind frame, or should I say, what gives you your motivation to write those movies?
Man, you know what, man? I'm from the streets, man. You know, so I'm from the streets, and I'm from the streets, but I'm a church boy. And I got two sides of me. I got my grandfather raised me in the church, but I'm just a product of my environment. Even though my grandfather raised, he was older, so he didn't really get to teach me how to be a man. He taught me to be right, but he didn't teach me how to be a man. So the streets taught me how to do that.
That's a big difference right there.
Big difference.
Big difference.
Big difference.
Because the way we grew up with a code of honor.
Right. Oh yeah.
We grew up with that OG code.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
It is what it is. Keep your mouth sealed.
Keep your mouth sealed. You know what I mean?
You don't rat on your partner.
Oh no, that never happened.
Don't do the crime, you can't do the time. I was taught.
There you go.
Because we actually got a motto.
Our motto is loyalty is not the most important thing.
It's the only thing.
Y'all almost sounded like twins.
It's the only thing.
You know what I'm saying?
We live by this dude have survived because we have totally lived by that, like everything, through the ups and downs, everything. We've never lost sight of the loyalty to each other, and people have came and went out of our lives, and we've tried to figure stuff out. And the one thing, the common denominator we figured out was loyalty played the whole key, and them not understanding how to keep this relationship going.
Right. You know what? That's why I try to. Me and my brother train. We got a theory about that too. We be like, we say.
we'll take loyalty over love.
Any day.
Love can turn to hate.
Right.
Loyalty gonna stay loyal. That's why I have so much love for dogs.
Right.
Because that dog, when that dog loyalty, that dog will die for you.
Right.
A person can be. See, they can love you, they get mad at you, then they want to see you dead.
Right. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right.
And we've seen people, man, and we talked about it, and just a little bit of money we made, people turn and go after stuff like,
your money changed the whole situation.
What are you doing?
Right. It'll show you, man.
Definitely.
Like Bernie Mac said,
they make you talk to you. I told him a long time ago, watch that boy. I told him, watch it. This shit ain't good for him. He come out, I don't want him to cut that boy nothing. Nothing. I ain't giving him nothing. Who you think you are? You think you DJ Green? Huh? King Green? DJ Green? Who? You ain't nothing, Blue. All you do is spin records. That's what you do. Shut up. You do what I pay. You do for us. They do.
Oh, man, look at him, man. That's one of my favorite comedians right there, man. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't come for the foolish today. I was trying to tell you a story.
Better told you something.
Oh, man. But that is, man.
But yeah, I'm waiting on that movie to hit, man. I will be at the premiere, though.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
We want everybody to come out, April the 20th, come out to the premiere. You can go get your tickets at www.jfbaileyproductions.com. It's just $10. Come out, be a part of this. This movie. It's a great film. I'm telling you.
On 420, cut
420,
back on 420,
and it's my birthday. That's my birthday.
And get you a ticket.
Yeah. Put that 10 somewhere else, man.
But y'all know the funny thing is, movies are a lot scarier than being on stage.
Oh yeah.
Because the thing that I love about stage is you can get that immediate reaction to something, and you can kind of control the atmosphere based on whatever. But a movie, you sit up and wait like, man, I wonder what people gonna think about this. Yeah. And you just gotta see, because like for this past week, it's been hell on us just sitting there trying to go through the editing process and like, oh shoot, yeah, we gotta do something about that.
Yeah, we shot a whole 5 scenes the other day.
Yeah, just to answer questions in the movie. Just to answer questions in the movie. You know what I mean? When we sat back, we watched it. I'm not lying to y'all. We watched it probably 50 times, and then finally, like that 51st time, was able to watch it without critiquing ourselves. And then through that process, we started being like, oh well, somebody's gonna ask that question.
Right.
And we got to answer. He was like, well, I'll tell you what, Friday we just gonna get together and we're gonna shoot all the scenes of that. Answer those. That's what we're gonna do.
Speaking of questions too, man, I got a question for you, Jeremy. Give us a little bit more insight on the Intimidator dog food and different stuff y'all have going over at Aggie Feed Store.
First, I'm gonna hold you up, Jay.
Okay, my bad.
You're rushing it too.
My bad. I'm just curious.
You got to introduce Jeremy.
My bad. Miss Rose, take the stage,
Jeremy, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, man.
It's good. Okay, thank you for coming on the show. Would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm manager over Aggie Feed. We've been in business since about 1952. And this year we've kind of pushed onto the market something that's been a South Dallas secret for about 20 years. Building up all of our kennels and our dogs out in South Dallas. A lot of really hot named dogs and kennels are on the Intimidator dog food. And this year we kind of opened up to the public. Letting everybody know, hey, we want people looking at Dallas for these dogs. We want people, and we need to be feeding the right stuff. So basically what the dog food does is it literally makes you spend 3 times less the amount. It doesn't just work for, these bully dogs. I mean, it works for all types of dogs. You're going to eat 3 times less the amount that they normally eat on regular dog foods. They go to the bathroom 3 times less, which means you're cleaning up after them less.
He right about that because I went and got my pit bull some of that Intimidator, and look, I'm gonna tell you, I put 1 pan out, and he don't eat till the next day.
Oh, that's what's up.
When I was buying the other food, he cry, moan, and whine about 4 or 5 times a day. He get the tan up stuff. I'm talking. He literally chewed up a couple of bowls already because it was empty.
He didn't want that crummy
dog food.
Really?
That's right.
But that's one thing I can say, and I want to also say to Jeremy, thank you, because they let me name their new pit, their new bully, Tony Castellano.
There it is.
He's a hitman for the mob, you heard me? Yeah. I'm talking about that South Dallas mob. We got that bully hitman out there for you, man. For real. He ain't but about 5 months old. He weighed about 60 pounds. I'm talking about solid muscle.
Yeah, he's a little bitty, stout little thing.
Yeah.
Not a pit person, but we were raised up with German Shepherds. You know, that's my dog.
Well, hey, but I noticed something though. The Intimidator dog food. You know, I got my little dog on that same food.
Oh man, he's turned to a beast.
Yeah, they get these.
He ran up on me last night. Like, where you going?
So he a mastiff now.
Yeah, he a mastiff now. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna walk through here like you don't see me?
Yeah.
I mean, it's intimidating. I'll grow up and bite you right now.
Man, look at here, man.
Shout out to Antron Graham, my little bro. Hey man, him and Zombie, they out there making a killing. Killing these shows too.
Well, the reason why, what's so good about this dog food, about 15 years ago, I was in the dog market. I just got out of the horse market, and I'd been in it for a year. And I went over and I looked at all my profits that I made over the year. And what I realized was I spent more money than I made, and it was all on dog food. Yeah, whenever we go out there and we sell these dogs and we got the money laid out on the table, and we're like, yeah, that's a good amount of money. But did you look at how much you spent to actually make that money? And most of the people didn't.
Right.
And so I went around asking people, I said, hey, what is it you feed your dog? But back then, it was, man, I ain't telling you what I'm feeding my dog.
Right.
So I want my dogs to look better than yours. I mean, I'll tell you, I see you coming in here buying that diamond dog food, but what else are you feeding your dog?
Right.
You ain't going to tell me. So I had to deal with that whenever I'm in South Dallas and I'm trying to talk to all these dog people, and they're like, man, I ain't telling you what I'm doing. So I was like, you know what? All right. So me and a partner of mine, his name is Rolando Leal, with Triple J Bullies now and Diamond Life Bullies. Me and him went into doing research on dog food. So we literally took 3-month intervals for 7 dogs and fed them everything you can possibly think. And we looked at all of the aspects of it, how much they went to the bathroom, how much they ate, everything, every single aspect of it, to find out that corn was the worst ingredient you can put in dog food, because it literally goes through one end and back out the other.
Same thing it do to us.
Yeah, same thing it do to us.
Corn is the worst thing we can buy.
Literally.
Man.
Literally, you could just like ease that. You had a little corn last night, huh?
But that little corn they be putting in the cup.
That ain't no good either.
Oh, all right, well, I'm gonna leave that alone.
It go in the same way it come out the same.
does.
Everybody know what corn do to you. You know what I'm saying?
So when we finally found that dog food, Rolo had been on tour for his new electronic vibe music that he does. He come back 3 months later after I'd put that dog on the dog food, and he came in that bar and he said, man, what are you feeding that dog? And I said, yeah, I know he's not eating that much of it, or and he goes, no, that dog looks better than any of the other dogs in here. And that's when my mind had to completely like rethink what it is that I was doing. I went to the dog food companies and started asking them, hey, what's the best kind of stuff to do this? And they couldn't tell me. So that's why we started that research program, and that's how it ended with Intimidator dog food, because they ate 3 times less than they did on the Diamond. They went to the bathroom 3 times less, and they looked amazing. I mean, popping out muscles. Mm-hmm. I wasn't looking at the dog. I was looking at the food at the time, and I didn't realize that I just found exactly what I'd been looking for. And we've been on it for about 15 years, and it's a really great dog food. Even if you have any other kind of dogs, Labradors, Doberman Pinschers, Rottweilers, German Shepherds, Great Danes. I've got Chihuahuas on this dog food.
I'm going to say, even the little bitty dogs is good for them, too.
Yeah, they won't get that.
Because they don't need but a scoop. You know what I'm saying? They need a little scoop. Who you bring with you today, man?
This is Rick Randall. He's with HCFB unit. It's HC Farms Bully Unit.
Bully Unit.
He's been a partner with me for about 12 years on the dogs, and he's just here basically supporting.
So, what's your part of the business? What do you do?
My part of the business is maintaining the dogs, checking up, seeing what's working. We're working on this stuff. We got this stuff at Aggie Feed called the sauce, and you sprinkle it on top of your dog food, and it just kind of makes it makes all their expand out more. It just makes them blow up more, and it's not really like a supplement. but it's a.
It'll make the dogs eat more, and it'll help them gain some more muscle. So if you're wanting to condition your dog before a dog show, you start feeding them the sauce a week before, and they'll add more girth, they'll add more size, more curve.
So this is not a steroid or anything.
No.
It's all natural.
Yeah.
Natural.
Okay, so it won't bother my little
no,
Pomeranian, you know, that got the house, you know what I'm saying? Because
stout or something.
You know what I'm saying?
I did partly research the product. I took the sauce and I fed 3 dogs the sauce only for an entire week, and they were great.
I can't say though. I've been out to the Aggie feed, y'all, and I've seen some of the most beautiful dogs I've ever seen.
For real.
I seen the mom to Castellado, and she looked like she benched more than me. And I know I can hit 315.
Yeah,
Don't trip, I can now.
That's Hazina with Brock Phillips over there, Lapdog Bullies.
Oh, okay.
I've seen some of the pictures that Train posted on Facebook of how stout the dogs is.
Yeah. So
I thought it was. I didn't think it was a real picture at first. I was like, dang.
But my thing is this: y'all talking about it. How many awards have y'all won with your dogs?
Oh man, I can't even count how many I've won. It's just we go to show after show after show. It really isn't about the win all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's about getting out there and connecting with other people. It's about the bully community. It's like one big happy family. I mean, you got people that are on both sides of the city. You know what I mean?
Well, I just asked because
they're feuding with each other. That when they go to these community deals, they put everything aside. It's all about the dog.
Right.
Well, I just asked because I know for a fact that the last couple of weeks y'all took first place, but I ain't gonna say nothing, you know. We seen the trophies, you know. I know y'all took first place, but, you know, I try to be modest about it.
Oh,
that's a good thing. Modesty is a good thing.
It's the dog food, bro.
It's the dog food?
It's the dog food.
Well, shit, can I get a scoop? I'm trying to get my complexion back right. You know, I wouldn't have to wear all these hats all the time. You know, maybe some of this hair start back growing.
I mean, I know how you feel, man.
Did y'all make the dog? Y'all created it?
Yes.
No, we didn't create the dog food. It was created for us.
Okay.
By a company out of it's actually out of Tupelo, Mississippi now.
Okay. So it's y'all's.
It's all ours, yeah.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Right here in the state of Texas.
That's
Only
amazing.
spot in Dallas that you can get it at is Aggie Feed.
That's amazing, man.
There is
exclusive dog food.
That's amazing.
What's the store in
Say that's
Irving
the
has it?
say.
Urban Feed Store.
You better say it.
We got it down in, and we got it down in Houston. You want to hit up Raphael Gold Lines.
So they got it in Houston too.
Okay.
Yep.
So we got it in. That's about right because you know Dallas and Houston, we love our dogs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know down south, I know we love our especially pits and Rottweilers.
They do it in Tyler too. Y'all come to Tyler with that, man.
We're in Tyler.
That's why I asked for you somewhere else because I've seen Aggie feed.
You want to hit up Sleepy Fitzpatrick Jr.
Okay. Okay.
And then we're in Urban as well. At the Urban Feed Store.
Okay.
Mesquite Feed and Hardware over there off Gus Thomas and Oaks.
Okay.
I just know when I seen the logo on your shirt, I've seen it several times. It's like very recognizable. Like you know what it is.
We have a little sign on 175 right before you hit Prairie Creek, and it has this logo on it.
Yeah, big old. It ain't no little signs of 18-wheeler trailer. Yeah, that big 18-wheeler trailer. Yeah, you can't miss it.
I always see it because I used to live in Box Springs.
Right.
I lived in Box Springs for a long time, so it's like, and I'm constantly coming back and forth through there, going because that was my main route, 175. So that's why I was like, when I saw your shirt, I was like, hey, I know A.
Already.
That's what's up. I thought that you were farm animals, horses and cows and all that type of stuff.
Oh, wait a minute, though.
Oh, wait.
No, I'm
they
saying
got some exotics out
something
there.
to do with dogs also.
Wait a minute, child. They got some exotics out there. I was out there today.
Yeah.
I seen a all cocaine white peacock.
Oh yeah,
I got the picture of it.
Somebody had pictures of it on Facebook before, so I seen.
Then I had a turkey chase me from my car to the front door. Oh man! And you should have seen me on crutches. Wait a minute! I'm on crutches trying to get out the way. This turkey like.
That's because it's a farm. You're shopping in a farm.
Yeah, he just didn't know. I might put him in the
pigs,
freezer.
Horses, goats. We got everything.
Everything.
Rabbits.
I've been seeing this for years.
Yeah, then they got a vicious parrot in there. Tried to bite my finger off. I said, hello, good fella. He said, ah. I said, oh, wait a minute.
I used to have a sign that said, don't touch it, but the peacock, the parrot would always eat it off.
Oh, he's trying to set somebody up. He's trying to set me up. Oh, he's trying to set you up. Okay.
He's kind of slick.
So one more time, man, can you tell everybody where you're located at? Give them a number they can call or whatever. How can they find this dog food?
Yeah, we're located in Dallas, Texas, between St. Augustine and Prairie Creek on Highway 175 on the eastbound service road. The best way to get to us is if you're coming from downtown, you're going to exit Prairie Creek, and we're 1 mile down the service road.
Please exit Prairie Creek, because every time I go, I miss that Prairie Creek, and I got to go all the way up to the next exit, make a right, go down to the second right you can take, then go all the way down, and then make another right, then you make a quick left, then you loop around up under the freeway. See what I'm talking about? Don't miss that exit, because it's going to take you around the world.
We were built before the highway was built, so we're kind of way down in there.
Yeah.
So it's a big place, but you could miss it
real quick
if you just blinked.
Just look for the 18-foot truck.
Right
exit before you get to the 18-foot truck.
Bingo. You can reach us at 214-391-3595.
Y'all hear that? One more time. That number one more time.
Yeah.
214-391-3595.
And one more thing I want you to do, man. Show them that intimidator.
Oh, yeah, show them the product.
Show them the product for me real quick. And I'm going to tell y'all now, I got this at the house. And my dogs love it. You know, and my dog, my pit bull has been on this for what, a week when I got it from you?
About a week ago.
About a week ago. And I came home 4 days after he was eating it, and I looked, I said, hey, that boy chest getting wide. I'm going to have to go buy him a new harness by next week.
4 days?
And 4 days, I seen a difference in 4 days. He was like brighter, he was moving around more, like he was on crack.
You know? So I can get a puppy, and in about 2 or 3 months, he'll be a full-grown dog.
No, but he gonna weigh about the size of a full-grown dog. I know that. Because look, Castellato. Oh man, if you ever see him shot, you love him.
Yeah, tell us how much that bag runs.
What size is that bag? How much is that?
It's a 16-pound bag. They're $24.99. We got 40-pound bags for $39.99. 50-pound bags for $49.99.
Yeah, and I got me a 20-pound bag, so
still cooking.
It's still rocking. And the thing about it, they only went through a quarter of the bag already, and it's been a whole week.
That's what's up.
That gravy train, man, they spit on that and eat it up.
Really?
Man, they leave a mess in my backyard.
Mess. Terrible mess.
See, I ain't limping around trying to clean up nothing, so I take that 3 times less. You know what I'm saying? On the coming out.
And cleaning up the waste after they've gone to the bathroom is so much easier with this because it holds it together. And if you hit it with a water hose, it just disintegrates.
Oh.
See, most of the time I get so sick and tired of sitting over there spraying the concrete, trying to get one piece off the concrete for 15 minutes. Then I have to just get down there and scrub it off with some soap and water. You don't have to do that with this stuff anymore. It hardens up. And
so I'm rethinking it.
See that?
Because I like dogs. I just don't like the maintenance.
That's what a lot of people don't like.
That's the main reason people get out of the business.
And then, you know, I had a pet, but it's like she was eating me out of house and home. Like I could not afford her, like her eating. And then she got pregnant. And then I really couldn't afford to feed her anymore.
You need to go out and get you a Microsoft, a lap dog, get you a bully, and get you one of these bags of dog
Already.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I'm not a pit person. I'm a German Shepherd. I was raised up in a household with German Shepherds all my life.
That Shepherd look good.
A friend of mine's at one time, because I kept saying I want a dog when he got me a lab, and I had to get rid of her. She was too active, and I am a laid-back person, and she would get an attitude with me because I wasn't playing with her and stuff. Now, that was Honey.
Oh, yeah.
The pits. You know, they the Houdinis of the dogs.
Well, $50 bag of this, feeding one of those type
That's
of
what
dogs,
people kept saying.
And that will last you about a month and a half.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what's up.
I do want to say this. Shout out to everybody that's sending us these that's hitting us up on Facebook. You know, we ain't ignoring y'all or nothing. We just having our interviews, doing what we do. If you want to get into the conversation, call in.
All right.
You know what the number is.
882-6146. Again, that number is 972 882-6146. I'm going to say it again because we're getting ready to go into our topic for the night. It's 972-882-6146. Okay. Okay, so normally we have a topic of a night that we'd like to have our guests to join in with us.
Okay. I don't think y'all can rap though, so
no, not tonight. We're gonna pass on that tonight.
Man. I want to say spit something. Spit a movie.
Yeah. Well, the topic of the night that was chose was what I do is like I give like a scenario, pretty much saying like a statement like I gave you what you asked me for. And meaning like when you meet people and like it says if a person show you who they are,
right,
believe them.
Believe that.
Or like as far as like relationship wise, like if you meet a person for the first time and you're dating or whatever, but the main thing they keep saying is I don't want a relationship, I'm not ready for a relationship, I just want to be friends. But the moment you give them that, they get an attitude about it and it changes.
Right.
So that's our topic on the night. Like, how do you feel about that? Because me, like, just to say, if I meet you and you say, if you tell me that off the top, then immediately I'm gonna know to guard myself.
Right. I got a I got a motto. Whatever you tell me, you got to live by that. You know, if you tell me that you ain't ready for something, that's what you're gonna have to live by.
Exactly.
There you go. You set the standards already.
You don't live by that. Don't play with me.
Right.
Don't play with me. You know, if whatever you say, that's what you do. That.
When you say I'm not looking for no relationships and all that,
right?
Don't call my phone with them boyfriend questions.
Right?
Can you help me with? Hold up. We weren't trying to get in all that at first, right?
Right.
So the same way you been getting it, keep getting it.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay, so we're gonna we have a caller. Caller, introduce yourself.
What's up, man? It's your boy, Big Train.
Hey, what's up, Train?
What's up, Train?
Mr. Bullet.
I just wanted to call in, you know, and I seen y'all wasn't responding to nobody in Snake.
The conversation was too good tonight. The interviews were real good tonight, so we didn't even really too much look at the comments. But shout out to everybody that's tuned in tonight and giving their shout outs. Shout out to Train.
Hey, man.
Hard body killers.
Hard body
bully killers.
Man, I really want to go check out this new movie that's coming out. I've been seeing it. You have been, you know, you've been promoting like every week, like, you know, dead serious. I do appreciate you too, also, you know, for spending my music just as well. But big shout out to my bro Jeremy, also Rick.
What's up, Train?
The dog food in the movie that we got going on. Also the kennels man that we working with Lap Dog Bullies, Triple J, also H2BK, and a whole lot more like Full Moon, Sleepy Fitzpatrick. I mean, we trying to do numbers with this dog food, you know, like we doing music.
I'm in life.
Man, I'm real proud about what's going on right now.
Already, I'm proud of y'all
Already.
I got a trophy. I got a trophy at the house too. I got a trophy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a pit and I'm gonna bring it to you.
And let you take care of it.
Now Train good at training them.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
he told me that the last pit I had, he kept telling me to bring her to him, but I never got the opportunity. Yeah. And I realized my mistake when I gave her away, because she was pregnant when I gave her away, and I didn't think about it.
You got your money back out of her.
Yeah, didn't think about that.
And you know, these dogs, man, it's been something I've been doing ever since I was about like 19 years old. And this bullet game, man, it's been real good to me. You know, it made me take a hiatus from music for a while, but you know, everything been good.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Well,
Train, we thank you for calling in. Oh, you got something to say to Train?
No, I ain't got nothing to say to him.
Okay, well, we thank you for calling in.
I'll call him later.
Right on. Well, thank you for calling in, Train. Thank you for the support, and you know we support you all the same.
Oh man, you know, big shout out, man. I appreciate y'all.
All right then.
Shout out to Car Portier, man.
Night. All right. So back to our topic of the night.
Okay.
Because you look like you had something to say on that topic. You just all in your face.
Well, here's the first thing. Whenever anything in a situation that if I have a relationship with somebody else and it starts to get confusing, I back out.
And see, that's me. I don't deal well with confusion.
I don't like drama.
I don't like drama either.
Well, see, that's
says
that's
drama.
Yes,
No drama.
no drama, and that's me because if you telling me. If I meet you and the first thing you saying like I'm chilling, I ain't trying to really be in a relationship right now. I'm just doing me and everything. So no matter how much we date or whatever, I'm gonna keep my guards up because I'm only giving you what you told me to give you.
I don't even try to guard anymore.
See?
I don't even try to get in a relationship.
So you say my mistake?
That kind of stuff ain't out there no more.
Yeah. So my mistake is to even continue with it if I don't have the same attitude.
Well, I mean, you are a grown person. You have your own quirks. Like everybody else has their own quirks. You have your own personality. Me personally, I try and I try to try.
You a while.
But if there is any inkling that the person does not know who they are or what they want, it's not. I mean, there's no reason to be in a relationship with somebody like that. I personally just got out of a relationship with somebody that wanted to take things really slow, and we did. We took it really slow, and then
so slow, y'all.
Then once we ended up saying, okay, now we're something. It scared her to death, and now she's no longer here.
And that's
You might want to take that call real quick.
Call and introduce yourself. You need to turn your phone down or something.
Telling people in the background to be quiet.
Turn your radio down, your
I think
phone down.
I think that's us. I think the radio is up.
Oh, she got to turn the radio down. We
It's
can't
you
hear you.
talking now.
Caller, turn your radio down so we can hear you. You got to turn your radio down. Oh.
I accidentally hit the end button.
I think well, caller, we had a little technical difficulty.
Sorry.
If you don't mind, call back. But when y'all call, please turn your radios down because the interference, is kind of bad. But I do want to say this here, though. If y'all think we're ignoring y'all, do what everybody else do. Call and interrupt us so we can hear what you got to say.
So what was you going to say, Corey?
They call back, too.
I said the phone ringing. Y'all better get that. No, I think now when you talk about that thing in 2018, I think two things play in the perspective of change with that is comfort and economics. I think what happens in a period of time when two people get around each other, comfort becomes one thing, and then economics plays a position where it either brings the two people together or it doesn't allow them to separate from one another.
Well, so I got a theory about that. I've lived by this a long time. Romance without finance is a goddamn on nuisance. You hear me?
Really?
It really is. Really. But see, sometimes people got to realize, though, and somebody put this on Facebook the other day. I seen this post, and it says, pick the one that you can take the most out of. You're going to get drama from all sides, but pick the drama that you can deal with.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Pick the confusion you can deal with. Don't bite off more than you can chew.
Well, that's true.
You know, because you got some people try to get these relationships, and they try to, it's like being a race to be the Joneses. I'm going to give you this, I'm going to give you that, I'm going to give you this, I'm going to give you that. Nigga, you broke from the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now you giving, but now what happens at the end? Well, babe, I'm going to have to come stay with you because they finna repossess my car and I can't pay my rent.
And that's what becomes convenient. I think the finances make it convenient because now you take it from where people were courting 6 months to a year to even thinking about moving in. Yeah. You meet somebody in 2 weeks, and in 3 weeks, we living together.
See,
we're living together.
Talking about us as married.
Yeah, we living together because I got the insurance, she got the cars, I got the house. And she got the actual license, so I can put the insurance in. Everything is working out.
Yeah, it's combined.
Okay, call and introduce yourself. You breaking up really bad, but I think this is Mr. Back at It.
Let's back at it. Hit the gang. Shout out, baby.
Hello?
Back at it.
You gotta call us back. You breaking up.
You're in a bad signal. Move your head to the left a little bit.
Can you hear? Okay. You live?
Hit the gang.
Hey, what's happening, man? Hey, man, Ashley, man, I got a question for the brothers that's sitting on the panel right now, man.
Okay.
When y'all, you know what I'm saying, I know everything is a struggle, you know what I'm saying? So, when y'all met this struggle, what was it that, you know what I'm saying, y'all had, you know what I'm saying, that kept y'all going?
First of all, what type of struggle you talking about? Struggle in business?
Yeah, I think that's what he's talking about, because I know that even with Jeremy, when you were saying that when you laid the money out, you realized you were spending more money than what you was making.
It wasn't adding up.
Oh, was you asking me?
Yeah.
That was it.
But he was saying when you got to that struggle, what was it that made you keep going instead of just giving it up?
I did quit.
Oh, you did quit?
Yeah, me and Rolo quit we took 2 or 3 breaks during the whole thing. And we went back at it because I kept on trying to figure out how to make it work.
Right.
So, and it finally, whenever we found the dog food, it cut back enough. It cut back on all the stuff we were feeding, and all the time I was spending out there cleaning up in the barns. It cut it all out. Okay. So instead of me having to be there till 10, 11 o'clock at night, I was there till 8 o'clock at night.
Okay. So
then I could go out and hang out with my friends, and I could go socialize. I mean, I spent 4 or 5 years doing this research. And whenever that was, back in 2006?
Right.
So
or earlier?
So basically, you saying you took a break to reevaluate everything
and
got back at it. Sometimes you have
back to the drawing board.
Right.
I sacrificed a lot to do all that research.
Right.
I sacrificed time, relationships with friends, relationships I was in.
That is true.
I dedicated a lot of my life to those dogs.
Okay.
I commend the brother, because a lot of times when we brag off of something, it's kind of hard to go back and reset. When you reset yourself to go back into something and rededicate yourself, that's a lot of big ups to you.
After 2 or 3 breakdowns, you still
most people just go to something else.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
I even had everybody. I had the city come out and take all my dogs while I was gone one day. Took them all.
Yeah, that could break you right there.
I had a dog that I loved.
What he was saying is about when you knowing how to get back up when you fall.
Man, you got to.
That's what it is.
God.
Hey, number 1 answer.
There you
go. Ding, ding, ding. Wow. Well, thank you for calling in, Mr. Back at It. Thank you for your support. No, you all right. Thank you for calling in. Okay.
All right. Hit a game, baby. Hit a game.
Yeah,
Hood life.
Yeah. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. Because we get some goodies out of that, even me. So we back to it when you're saying, I got to go back to this because I get this a lot. And I know that in this last year, I have really been focused on me and my grind and doing things, because I started modeling, doing the plus size modeling, and I went from that, and then I went to this radio show, which was actually like an opportunity that fell into my lap. And then I started from there. I went into a little financial hardship where I couldn't really run this show anymore because I couldn't really afford it. So, but I wanted to keep my name live. So what I did was I went to the club scenes and started doing open mics and recording live shows to keep straight from the hip live. And so in that, it was like I had to tell people like I'm not. So that's why I was like, I really didn't have the time to dedicate to a relationship. I really didn't want to get, because me, I would get off track. I start losing my focus when I start getting into a relationship. So when I would meet a person that say, well, I ain't really looking for no relationship, I'm just chilling, I'm just trying to do me, that was perfect for me.
Me too.
But but they changed.
But let me ask you this. What happens when I come in there and we begin to get together and I change your culture? And what I mean by that, when I change the premise of what you're going through financially and we're putting both of them together, then what happens at that point?
See,
to me, that becomes a problem.
That becomes a big problem.
But I think that's what we're leaning on now.
I don't put myself in situations like that.
Because see, me, that's what I call being an enabler. Because now I'm enabling you from doing what you need to be doing. Now you looking at me to be doing all that you need to be doing.
And I'm not doing it.
But then that starts to put a stress on you and your finances.
I have my own thing.
Well, I think when I'm saying that is because now when we put both of ours together, some of those things I wasn't able to do with y'all now, I can now do it.
Because now we got both incomes making this happen. Because
we
done got away from something else and then made it convenient between the two of us.
But us married now when you get to doing that.
That's right. And look, we having some issues, but I'm thinking to myself, I want to break up with her, but man, Uncle and them talking about going back to the boat again.
See?
That extra $500 I can keep with one. It makes a difference. So my culture is changing around me.
And I mean, I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying, but when you really on that rock of saying I cannot move from this rock until I have made these things successful for me. You know, the relationship is good. I could probably meet somebody who could probably help advance me. But I don't want you to help advance me.
Thank you.
Because at the end of the day, if this don't work with us, I want to still be able to stand on this rock by myself.
You go.
Make sense?
No, it totally makes sense.
I agree with you 100%.
But see, this is my thing. Why is it when you tell someone that they don't understand that?
Yeah, the attitude and that is the question out of the question I was trying to get.
It's
why
crazy.
The attitude and everything. I'm only giving you what you told me to give you.
I believe we could look at this in another level. Okay, let's look at it in another light. See, in the Bible, it talks about those who are blind. Not physically blind; they're literally blind. They can't see what's the truth.
Right.
It's the same thing. When you're talking to somebody who's blind to the truth, who tries, but can't try too hard because they don't know what the truth is.
Right.
You can't tell them what the truth is. You can't throw it in their face, and you can't do anything else with it.
Right.
It's the same thing. When you're looking at the relationships that you're in, if you look at it in the perspective that God puts it to you as, it's just as simple as they don't know what it is that they're doing.
Right.
That's why they're so confused. That's why they get angry and upset. It's the same thing. You go to any kind of courthouse and you sit there and you look at two people that are into it with each other, and whoever is yelling and screaming the most, that's probably the person that's in the wrong.
Right.
Same thing.
Right. You said that's a mouthful right there.
Right. But can I ask this question? Is it to the point of we seeking truth or stability? And I'm talking 2018 right now. We're talking companionship, relationships, any type of ship. Are we looking for truth or stability?
What we should be looking for is truth.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But on the basis of
what are most people doing right now? Trying to look for stability.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's not the answer.
But see, I was lucky enough and blessed to be able to have the time that I took away from all that drama that I would have had in my life for how long has it been?
It's been too long there.
2008. I haven't really been in very many relationships. I've been working all the time.
Right.
18, not 8.
So when do you get to the point when you say it's time to pull back a little bit because now you feel like you're ready for someone in your life? Is there a point, where you get to that? Or do you have to wait till you meet that person?
In the past, there's been several moments where it's been like that. But then I try, and then I realized I was proven wrong again.
You know what I say?
Join the club.
I say do this here. I say do this here.
I shouldn't have done it.
When you get to that point, do all you can to push them away. If they don't leave, they supposed to stay. Because they deal with all your foolishness and nonsense.
And I agree with that.
They let you know they're strong enough and they with you.
I agree with that.
They're not what you are about, but they're what they love in you. They see something in you and they're not going to leave it.
I agree with you on that. I really do, but they don't stay around.
That's the point. If they don't stay, they ain't supposed to be there.
Okay, you're right.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Pressure bust a bite. You know what I'm saying?
Because I just get to a point like, I'm like, man, is it like they get to a point where they like, okay, well you always doing this, you always busy, you always doing that, and then they get to the point where, then they want to start like, I think you should stop doing this, and why you keep doing that, and I think you keep putting money into that for no reason at all.
And then why you talking to him all the time and asking him, you should to talk to me. I didn't want to talk to you.
Yeah, and see, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. And then they don't, like, I'm on the phone, I'm talking business or like, because I also do flyers and digital flyers and promo videos. I do that also. And it's always like, man, can you just put your phone down sometime? Oh, you going to help me pay the rent?
There you go.
Are you going to help me pay my bills?
Yeah. And what they say, well, I got to pay this month, and if I got a little something left over, I could. That ain't what I asked you. If I put this down, and you gonna pick up what this put down.
Right.
If you're not, then you don't need to be here.
Exactly. I just know that when I tell people that I grew up over the last year, and I say I grew up mentally, so because I really did had to grow up mentally because I had to make my mentality match up with my age. Make sense?
Yep.
You know.
Well, get it, girl.
I did. So I had to start acting like a grown woman and doing grown woman things to start making these men come at me as a grown woman.
And see, that's the problem now. All these women out here want to say they queens and all this here. Not in my eyes, you ain't. If you ain't proving yourself to be a queen, you ain't demanding the respect of a queen.
Right.
But you letting your man walk around in the same kind of tight ass pants you got on. That's a problem. A man pants ain't supposed to be that tight. But you women accept that. Yeah. So if you accept that, y'all accept that.
Exactly, because when we were younger, we would, and I'm not saying all women, but the majority, we would get up out our bed, out of our sleep.
Right.
Like, oh yeah, you can come over, or we would go to them.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? Or we, like, I done had times where guys like miss work for me. And then we would do that, you know what I'm saying? But now it's like, no, I'm not missing work for you. And then it's like, well, I pay for it. Whatever you make in one day, I pay for it. Okay, that's fine and dandy. But my job is about accountability. So me taking off the day might get me fired. So are you going to be able to help me pay these bills when I get fired for trying to spend one day with you?
No, they rent went up, man.
I'm not asking you to come off your job for one day for me. So that, I mean, I'm just, you know what, just
where your PT? You got your PTO? You got your PTO.
Shout out to Chandra. Shout out Big Baby Thompson. He said, Shy Bella, let him know something, baby.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, so don't put all that pressure on me when I'm only giving you what you asked me for.
That's right.
You know, I have to go at my heart. Because, I mean, although I might come to you and say, well, you know, I'm really not looking for no relationship and all that stuff right now, but as a woman, we do get in our feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Men do too. They just don't say it.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So when if I start getting my feelings with you, I'm gonna start backing off of you because you told me you don't want a relationship.
Right.
So I got to give you what you asked me for, and I got to go at my heart and my feelings, and I got to back up. So if I'm not calling you all the time like I was at first, or I'm not trying to spend a lot of time with you, it's only because I'm guarding myself.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. You done met somebody else. Who that nigga you
done met? That's what they say.
You done met somebody else.
You done met somebody else. Oh, I see. Oh, you somebody else taking your time. Who you laying up with? And I'm like, I mean, I even had someone to pop up over my house.
We don't do
Somebody
that.
pop up over my house. But I'm like, what you popping up for? Because you ain't answering. Because I wasn't answering the phone. So I already knew what it was. He'll never admit what it was, but I would stop answering the call.
Was it your phone?
I got to go to work in the morning. I don't answer the phone after
was it your phone
anymore. Yeah.
Did he pay the bill?
No.
Well, what he worried about it for?
But
that's what I tell him all the time.
But that goes back to acting like a grown woman so that they'll treat you like a grown woman.
That's right.
You cannot call me 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning when I got to get up at 5.
After you've been partying all night, you struck out.
Now
you want to call my house.
Now you want to call my house at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning so you can come crawl up in the bed. No, it doesn't work like that.
Can I bring you some from Denny's? No. Call Lenny, because I'm trying to go to sleep. Shout out to my baby girl, Breon.
Already.
Breon Maria, love you, baby.
Already. Well, we have like about 3 minutes left, and what we normally do is like go around the room, let everybody give like a little inspiration, motivation out to the people, you know, as far as like, you know, just, you know, being successful or being, you know, being an entrepreneur or just being better in life altogether.
Give them a little encouragement.
Yeah.
Tell them what to do. Mr. Corey, we're going to start with you.
Oh, man, right on the spot.
Yeah. You's an actor.
Improv.
Nah, we start with Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac.
I told him quit falling in love. You ain't gotta know. I told him how to love. I told him the stripper business started a long time ago.
Not the stripper business.
Yeah, beautiful black women over there.
I'm sorry, I got a pocket full of ones.
No, man, I would say stay uncomfortable with life right now. I think uncomfort keep us in a position to grow. When you get too comfortable, you stop seeking that thing that you yearn after.
Stay uncomfortable with
Stay
life.
uncomfortable with life. Because whatever you seeking is also seeking you.
Already, amen.
All right. Let's put the director back in the seat.
Yeah.
Mr. Moving Man, I'm looking for my script in the mail. I ain't gonna see it no more. But
I'm gonna say this: you never miss a shot that you didn't take. If you didn't take if you take a shot, you have a chance to make it. So don't be scared to take your shot. Whatever your shot is, whatever you want it to be, it can be something corny. You know, just take it. You never know what it is. Just do it. Just do what you got to do, you know, to make yourself just dream big, and you know, God will see you through it.
Amen. Amen. Next on the mic will be you, bro.
Let go and let God, because with the faith of mustard seed, you can move mountains.
Oh,
and
right.
you can move mountains. Just think what a little bit of faith can do.
Right.
Already. Let go and let God, y'all.
I'm gonna let my
Mr. Jeremy.
Church of Christ come out of me tonight.
Hey.
I would like to just say, if I was going to give some words of encouragement to the people out there, find God. That's the most important thing that you could do to ever be successful in life, is put God first in everything you do.
That's right.
Already. That's key. OG, Big J.
All right, y'all. You know, normally I give y'all something, you know, I got to give you some, you know, a little something grind for your mind. But this right here, this what I'm going to leave y'all with tonight. Rest in peace, Lil B. Just shook your hand and now you gone, man. Rest in peace, man.
Shout out to the Patterson family, man. Our condolences go out to y'all.
And this is what I want to leave y'all with right here. You young cats out here busting shots like y'all done lost y'all mind. Like 25 to life ain't crossed y'all mind. Put them guns down, man. Pick you up a book. Do something constructive.
Freestyle King.
Hey, man.
Go ahead. Snake.
Tell them about picking up books, man. Y'all run down there. Y'all go cop this book right here, man.
The Eyes of Pain.
The Eyes of Pain. Say, man, I ain't read a book since I came out of prison.
Who's the author?
The author is Jay Aaron.
Aaron.
Jay Aaron, called The Eyes of Pain, man. I ain't gonna tell you about the book, but I'm gonna tell you the secret to the book.
Get it to him, Slade.
I'd never seen a book that had a soundtrack. This book comes with a soundtrack.
Already.
And it's captivating, it's nice, and it's good. But if you don't want to read, hell, do what I do. Pick up Jack Boys.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Pick up a copy of Jack Boys. We got them live and direct, man. You know what I'm saying? Come mess with it. Get a picture with the OGs. Get an autographed copy. All that there. I'm always promoting y'all. I ain't going to lie about it. You know? But hey, one thing about it, two things for sure, man. Straight from the hip, man. It's always going to be here, man. For those of y'all that tuned in, we just want to say we love y'all. We thank y'all for y'all support. Share this. Start calling in. We want y'all to be a part of this just as much as we got the people sitting here at these tables, man. For real. But like he said, man, I like one thing everybody at this table said. Keep God first.
God first.
And stop being stupid, man. Put them guns down, man. I'm tired of seeing people leaking, man. I'm tired.
Put them down.
I'm tired.
Me too, man. I can't take it no more, man. Y'all
Already.
stop it.
Say, man, it's a lot of time that comes behind those guns, man. And that's I'm not talking about time behind bars. I'm talking about times of turmoil, times of just frustration. Put them down, y'all.
Put them down. Put them down. And with that being said, I'm going to close out and just say, most of all, just believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, because when you believe in yourself, and if you believe in God and have unmovable faith, you can have anything, you can do anything, and you can go anywhere, because only through and with God all things are possible. Amen. You just got to have faith and believe. Amen. And with that being said, I thank you all for tuning in tonight. Straight from the Hip, live urban internet radio show. I'm your host, Shabella Rose. The rose that grew from concrete. One day I'm going to explain that to you guys. OG, Big Snake.
Salute, man.
Salute.
OG, Big J.
Salute.
Jeremy and his guest.
Yes, ma'am.
Salute.
DeMarcus Bailey from Love and Drugs.
And Clee to the.
All right. And thank you guys again for tuning in. Be blessed. Tune in next Monday at 8:30 Central Standard Time. Straight from the Hip Live. You guys have a good night.